Cork's hit music station, Red FM, Monday morning on Red Breakfast. That's the new song from Little Mix. It's called Holiday. Perrie Edwards joins us on the line this morning. Perrie, I have to ask, is the song basically because none of us are ever going to go on holidays again?
Oh, who knows? But for now, this is cutting the mustard for me.
this is your holiday.
Yeah.
In fairness, it is a very summery song. When did you guys write it? Was it during lockdown and it's sort of aspirational, someday we'll get to go on a beach again? Or was it before that?
It was actually a year ago we wrote this song.
Wow.
And I can't believe that it was that long ago. Me, Jade and Leigh-Anne did a writing session with Camille, and we wrote like 7 or 8 songs in like 2 days. It was great, and this was one of them, and we've just loved it ever since, and we couldn't wait for it to be a single, so it's finally out there, and what a time to release it.
Tell us, this is single number 2 of a new album we're hoping to see this year. What's happening with that, or has everything sort of been changed a little bit because of lockdown and COVID and the emergency?
It is finished. We finished it. We were on a roll with this album anyway. It kind of just fell onto our lap. Like, it was so easy to write, and it just felt fun. We had no kind of stresses to hit any deadlines. We just went with it, and I think not having that pressure just made it a really enjoyable experience. So we absolutely loved this album. We were on a roll, and then COVID happened. And then we had to obviously pause everything. We were so bloody close. For once, we were like on track. And then as soon as like the rules were lifted and we could go in one by one individually and finish recording, we did that so that the fans didn't have to wait much longer.
So now it's ready to go then. Are we going to hear it then later this year? Then it's all you're just waiting to hit send now.
Yes, exactly. We've done the artwork. We did the campaign shoot, which was so bizarre. Even going into work like masked up and signing forms and being like 1 meter apart from everybody, like it was honestly bizarre. But luckily, with the magic of digital computers, we've made it all work.
So that's something to look forward to. Also looking forward to the new TV show, Little Mix, The Search. It's going to be on the BBC, looking for new talent. What is going to be different about this show compared to, well, obviously, like you came through the X Factor process yourself. Is it time for a change?
I just think the format is just fresh, and it's young, and it's colourful, and it's just exciting. Like, the talent is incredible. It's not gimmicky at all. Everybody's actually really good. So trying to make the decision for the final bands was really difficult because the talent was just insane. It was like being in the competition all over again, like the emotional roller coaster we experienced.
I can imagine, yeah. I'm bringing up old memories for you guys and everything, because you were just kids really when you went through it in the first place. What's different about this one compared to any other one that you might have seen, or of course you were part of?
I think because it's just unique, like the stages are different. The fact that we're just looking for a group, like the format, we wanted it to be perfect, so we worked on the format for a very long time before we even decided we were going to go ahead and shoot it. We're just so excited to now do the live shows, because obviously we've bagged everything. We've done all the auditions, the workshops, so it's just the live show situation now, which is going to be bizarre because there won't be a live audience. Oh yeah, of course. 10-year anniversary next year. Do you feel old, Perrie Edwards? No, let me tell you.
It was One Direction Day last week. We all couldn't believe that we were all that old, that it was 10 years ago that the One Direction boys were put together. How do you guys feel?
I feel very old. It's so weird because I feel so young at heart. And I do feel young, and I know that we're not obviously old, like we're still young, but it's just like, even doing the TV show, like one guy came in and he was amazing. We were like, oh my God, we're getting like Justin Timberlake, like NSYNC vibes from you. And he was like, who?
No!
And we were like,
no way!
Yeah,
No. Come on.
And we were like, wait, how old are you? And he was like, oh, I'm 17 or whatever. And we were like, oh,
that's fine.
Oh my God, and we actually felt so old.
Well, that made immediate disqualification easy, though, I imagine, in that case. Anyone who doesn't know either of them, immediately out of the band.
Yeah, we were like, what? How can you not know NSYNC? God.
Unbelievable. Anyway, I'm sure there'll be celebrations next year. Speaking of celebrations, actually, your what is he? Boyfriend, partner, loved one, significant other? Yes.
Love of my life.
the love of your life. Alex, this is Liverpool finally lifted the Premier League trophy. Finally, after like what was a million years and then another million years of lockdown, finally lifted it last week. Has he slept since? Has the celebrations eased off at all in your house?
I just feel like when I was watching the game and he scored, and then at the end they were lifting the cup and the fireworks were going off, I was on a high. And I was sat thinking, oh my God, I'm on such a high right now. So if I feel, how does he feel? And I was just thinking, he must feel epic, like he's floating around. Because I just felt so proud.
Well, tie him down. You need to get one of those weights for him, a rope and a weight, and make sure he's
balloon weight.
He's floating around the kitchen. He probably hasn't done anything in the house the last week. It's time to cop on to himself now. He's won it. Listen, the single is fantastic. Looking forward to the album. It's called Holiday. It's marvellous. It's out now, actually. Perrie Edwards, thanks so much for making the time for us this morning. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Cheers. Have a lovely holiday. Have a lovely summer.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Breakfast on Red FM. Breakfast on